Press 1 for more.
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning.
What's up, Daniel?
What's up, man? How you been?
I've been well. How have you been?
Doing good, doing good. Just got back from vacation. Gotta get back to work, man.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I gotta do this real estate thing all over again.
Yeah.
I think I
Another
like
year,
it.
huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you
Another
go for
year.
vacation?
Colorado.
Oh, wow.
I think my second time there, and did a lot of new stuff. Skiing. Never done that before. That was pretty intense, actually. I tried to go down the hill, bust my ass like 6 times.
Oh my gosh.
One guy got lifted, got brought back up the hill on a snowmobile with a broken arm. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop here because I went down the hill halfway, but I couldn't complete it. That shit is hard, man.
Yeah, I've never been. And now you talked me out of it for good. So
Well, I did that. Look, you just gotta take your time. Like if you go one day, you're not. It's not enough to get used to it because you're out there for like 4 or 5 hours. You gotta take a break. But there's
yeah.
some people that went 2 days in a row, and I think by the second time you'll be. It's not that hard, and the snow doesn't hurt that much. It's just that if you are going down a steep slope, I mean, you could be picking up like 20 to 40 miles an hour speed. I think one of
Yeah.
the hills is like 60 miles an hour. So if you don't know how to brake or how to slow yourself down, yeah, you can definitely break something.
Oh my
Did you
God.
go skiing or snowboarding?
Skiing.
Okay, so my hobby is actually snowboarding. It's not that bad.
One guy told me one guy told me that snowboarding was harder than skiing.
That he lied to you. He
I mean,
really lied.
but that's the thing. Once they no, skiing is better. No, snowboarding is better. No, skiing is better. Well, the reason why I went with the skiing is because you do have like you could at least move your legs independently. If not, the other one, I didn't even know. I never got on it, so I wouldn't know how it feels. But I would assume it's like skateboarding versus
Yeah, it's kind
rollerblading.
of like surfing. I do actually both. That's
Okay.
like actually my hobby.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's just that I went down a slope and I started good and I was cutting left and right. But dude, once this thing kind of dropped a little bit, I could not slow down. Or if I did, it would be like a really rough stop, and then I would just start to fall. And I think what really got me scared is when my last time that I fell, I think it was like the fifth time I fell. One of the skis got stuck and it lifted my leg up, and I felt like a little pull on my leg, like on my inner thigh. And I was thinking, oh man, I cannot afford to get hurt right now, especially if you're down the hill. I don't know what it would cost to get you up the hill and into the emergency room. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna chill out.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those.
Yeah, it's already expensive too. I'm thinking, damn, man, this skiing shit is expensive. Snow pants and jackets and all the gear.
Yeah, my gear was at least like $3,000.
Yeah, I bought some snow pants and jacket. I think I went to what is that? Columbia, whatever it's called. I think it's like $500 just on just the regular clothes there.
Trey, where do you go snowboarding at?
I used to snowboard in Germany in the Alps, and
Oh,
now
wow.
I go to like now I'm in New York, so I go to like Hunter Mountain or I go to the West. I was supposed to go this weekend, but I was too busy with real estate.
Oh,
Dang.
that's nice.
Okay.
So you experience. He said
Yeah,
Germany, man.
Yeah.
The Alps.
He ain't playing.
We're thinking like a little skateboard park around. I mean,
Nah.
ice park. Now this was it. I'm going to mountains where the coyotes and all the animals are. It was
All right.
intense, man.
All right, y'all. Well, I know today's a holiday, and so we got a lot of people out, but you know, we'll make this as long as it needs to be. I have a pretty light schedule today. Just some random meetings on my calendar, but if we go for 30 minutes, 30 minutes. If we go for an hour, it's an hour. Today, I'm going to be giving you my you know, just kind of some best practices for social media marketing, giving you some insider tips and all of that. I know we've been talking a lot about marketing and social media marketing over the last few weeks, and I'll probably make this one of the last sessions on social media marketing, where, like I said, I'm going to dive deep into my systems, how I do it, how we're able to release content at a high level, and so you can adapt some of these practices in order to help you stay on top of your social media, and so that it doesn't feel like a chore. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that. We'll go down the line here in a second. So I just want to let y'all know and for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you probably saw about the next Do the Most conference, which is going to be April the 5th through the 7th. The event, however, you know, so like all of the trainings are just going to be on the 6th and the 7th, but we are going to have a you know, like welcome mixer, just like we did last time, except this one will be a lot more fun, and it'll probably be bigger. We met with the venue, and I'm looking down right now because I'm going to show y'all some stuff. We met with the venue the other day, and it's going to be really cool. So let me see if I can pull this up here. Oh, I guess it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. So it's going to be located in Plano, Texas, which is just north of Dallas. Really nice venue. Okay, here, I'm getting some stuff now just to put y'all on. But yeah, super excited about it. As far as tickets go, so we're going to be releasing tickets kind of staggered, because I realized there was a lot of people who wanted VIP last time, wanted the platinum, but it ended up selling out, and people were wanting to upgrade, but we just didn't have the room for it. So I'm going to make it a little bit more exclusive this time with the release of tickets. You all will get first dibs on them. So you all will get to get them a day earlier, 2 days earlier, and then they'll sweep over to Discord, the private power unit coaching group mailing list, and then live on Instagram and everything. So we're set to start releasing tickets on Friday, and from Friday on, you know, is when you can get them. I'm going to show you right quick the venue. So this is the venue that it's going to be at. So it's a really big hotel, which is cool because we'll be able to have everything all in one place. There is a Moxie's that we're going to be doing the welcome mixer at. And so we're in talk with that Moxie's just about like how big it's going to be. You know, she was talking about we can get a DJ and all that kind of stuff. We'll see on that. So it's going to be there. It's going to be at Moxie's for the welcome mixer. The event, we have a big ballroom that the event is actually gonna happen in. And so we'll outfit it right. Sound will be a lot better this time. microphones, all that kind of stuff. As far as topics, so it won't just be around real estate because the theme of this event is doing the most, and it's about creating multiple revenue streams. So we'll be talking real estate, we'll be talking Turo, we'll be talking Airbnb, we'll be talking credit and business credit more. We'll be talking NFTs and crypto, and marketing, building your brand, all of that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a lot going on. You're going to leave with a lot of knowledge for the Platinum VIP party. We got a party bus that we're going to be taking up and down the city, and you'll get to see different sites of Dallas, Dallas Cowboys stuff, all kinds of stuff, and we'll be partying, having a good time on that bus. And of course, we'll do the VIP dinner as well. So gonna be super fun, super excited, and yeah, it's gonna be bigger this time. Anybody have any questions about the event? Cool. So I'm letting
Is
y'all
it
know
in,
early. Oh yeah, what's up?
is it in Dallas, Texas?
Yep.
All right, I booked my flight from now.
Yep. Yeah. So you know, we're letting everybody know a lot earlier this time so that you can make accommodations. We do have a discount with the hotel. So once you get your ticket, you'll be able to directly go and book your room for the hotel. She showed us the different options that they'll have for us. So they have like executive king, I forgot what was the name of it, like executive king suite. It was like a full-on apartment. They had like two of those types of two different types of rooms for that, and then like your double queens and stuff. And we'll probably start a Facebook group, like a private Facebook group for ticket purchasers, in case anybody wants to buddy up on rooms and stuff like that, make connections before the event and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be super exciting, value packed. You definitely don't want to miss it. Tell your friends, all of that good stuff. And if there's anything that you all want to hear about that we don't have on the agenda already, send me a private message. We still got enough time to where we can probably make it happen. And there will be a few surprises there. So super, super, super excited. All right. So before we get into today's topic, let's go ahead, go down the line. Tell us what's been going on in your business over the past week, or if you've been missing over the past 2 weeks. Anything going on, anything you need help with, questions. But we'd love to hear your successes. So let's start with you, Daniel. You're in my top left.
Okay. The successes, I guess. I'm not sure if you've been seeing my social media. I have Isabel's really been working hard on Isabel, and Nadia's been working really hard to get the social media going. I think from the last meeting you said more content, less effort, and I think that's kind of what stuck to me. I think that's what I took out of that meeting, and just put out content. Try not to make it so perfect that you actually don't do it. And I think that was my downfall. Now that I look back to all the other years that I tried to make content or YouTube videos or whatever not, was, wanted it so perfect, but in reality, I was just probably scared or whatever it was that was holding me back. But no, man, we're putting out content, 3, 4, 5 videos. I'm putting some out. She's putting some out, motivational content, some of the TikTok trends, just trying all kinds of stuff. And we're putting out on Instagram and TikTok. And I still have a pretty good following on Facebook. When I post something, I get a lot of views there. But right now, we're just kind of putting them out there to all the social medias, because I think last time you also said kind of pick one platform and see what's best for you. But I want to throw them all out to all of them and just see which one's getting the most views, and then maybe double down on that. I did like a weird video. Was not a weird video, but I did like a random video turning the phone sideways, and I was driving to an appointment, and that one got like 1,000 views versus the other ones where I was trying to do the TikTok trends and stuff like that. And I was thinking, oh, that one got a lot of views. Maybe I should keep trying that one. But that's pretty much the success right now, the social media. And of course, I'm still getting referrals. I'm meeting with other agents that are looking to get their license. But overall, I got like about a few pre-approved buyers, made a few offers. We have 2 under contract, closed one last week. Looking forward to closing an investment property, hopefully this week. So it's doing pretty good.
Nice, man. I love that. Yeah, I'm supposed to close on another property tomorrow, even though I don't know if y'all saw my stuff. Had a break-in last week,
Yeah,
but
I saw that on your investment property, man. It sucks.
yeah, it's all good. You know, these things happen. It's not gonna stop me though. But yeah, I'm supposed to close on another one tomorrow. Gonna make that one into an Airbnb. And so super
Nice.
excited about that. Cool. I'm glad to see that you're ramping up the social media because that is the name of the game these days, and that's what we're talking about.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely working out and getting more comfortable and actually doing a little quicker with just the content, 30
Mhm.
seconds, 60 seconds, and just kind of, like I said, less effort, don't have to be super perfect. Just throw it out there and go on to the next one.
Yep. And that's the golden nugget right there. All right, Trey, what you got going on?
Okay, so for right now, about the social media, I just got my camera. So I'm starting to get all the tools I need for the social media and making videos on YouTube. So I'm gonna try that out. I already have a TikTok and start posting videos on TikTok. So yeah, that's mostly most about the social media. In the business, not really much happened this week. I had an open house on, was it Friday? I think it was Friday or Saturday. And I actually got to meet another EXP agent out of nowhere. He brought one of his clients to the co-op and he was like, yeah, man, I'll be seeing you on the XP site. So he was happy to meet me. I was happy to meet him. Buyer really loves us. So they just put in an offer on the co-op. One of the 7 co-ops that I have. Then I have another person looking to sell. So I've been planning since January 1st, been planning how this year is gonna go. I have a 1.5 mil 2-family home that's about to be up for listing soon. So I got that. She just has to finish revenerating and setting it up, and then it's gonna go on market. So I'm really excited for that one. And just continue on planning on what's going on throughout the year. Yeah, so far it's pretty good.
Nice, man. Knocking it out. What's your goal for this year?
For this year, I definitely want to do at least start closing a lot more. At least trying to do like at least 2 closings every 2 months or at least 2 closings a month. That'd be great. 2 closings a month would be amazing. But
Trey,
definitely getting good.
I don't like how you said that, man.
Oh man.
Nope, not at all. I need you to get clear about what your goal is for this year.
Hmm.
Get clear and get specific.
Okay.
How many homes you want to close? What price points? What's your volume total for the year?
Hmm.
Because once you know that, then you can fill in how to get it done and actually make it happen. Don't leave it up in the air. The universe isn't going to know what to do.
You're 100% right.
All right.
You're definitely right on that one. I'll fix that.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you next week too. So
I got you.
but good, man. I like to hear about your progress. So definitely get specific about those goals.
Mhm.
Anything else you got going on?
Uh, between the wine business and that, everything's great. Yeah, everything's great.
Perfect. All right, Josh, how you doing, man?
Good, good. Good morning.
Good.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I just got done doing 2 open houses this weekend. So from
Nice.
10 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Dude, knocking it out.
I know, right? I'm trying to follow up with those leads this week.
Mhm.
There was a lot of traffic in the last morning's open house. I feel like 20 groups of people came. Most of them
Wow.
had agents, but there was at least 4 leads that came in without an agent because I made them sign in into a registry sheet. So yeah, I'm working on that. So I did submit my first offer with my
Okay.
client. Yeah, but we got blown out of the out of the water. We submitted an offer for listing price, but the offer that got accepted was 30,000 over listing price.
Mm.
So the market here is just nuts. There's like 15 offers on places, 30 offers on places. So it's rough. It's rough. It's
Yeah.
rough for me out there right now.
Yeah.
But that
For
was a good
everybody.
learning experience. Yeah. I mean, I've done like practice offers before. It's just this was my first real one, which is pretty cool. Did a lot of showings for the same client this past week. So just getting familiar with the area as well.
Mm-hmm. And so something about people who come to open houses that have agents.
Mhm.
For one, I never believe them.
Mhm.
I just never believe them, and I'm gonna be bold and say that because if they do have an agent, their agent is not doing a very good job if they're sending them to open houses. And secondly, why would somebody be doing that if they have an agent? You know, most
Right.
times people just say that because it says in blogs and places that if you say you have an agent, they won't call you. So something that I do is I always ask people, oh yeah, what's your agent's name? I'll send them all the information. They're
Mm,
like, oh, well, they're not really my agent. They're a family friend who has a real estate license. And you're like, oh, okay, sign this buyer's rep. You know,
I see.
take
I
that
see.
with a
Yeah.
grain of salt until you actually know that they have an agent. And you know, put yourself in the shoes of that being your client. Like, would your client be out looking at open houses? No. Anything that matched them, you probably would have shown it to them already, or you would have been at that open house with them.
That's
You
true.
know?
That's true. Yeah. And most of them were with their agents, but some of them,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
some of them just came without agents, and they said they
Yeah.
had an agent. So I don't believe those people either. I'm still
Mhm.
following up with them. I send them my business card through
Good.
text. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate that advice for sure.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Elizabeth.
You're gonna make me talk.
Hi. Yep.
Hi. Um, what are we talking about?
You're
Sorry.
just telling us about how you doing. How's your business? How was your week?
Well, my week has started off good actually. I'm kind of trying this new thing where I
Forwarded
like
to an automatic
I,
voice message system.
block
4
time block. So that's something I didn't used to do. So I would just kind of wake up and go on about my day and make calls or whatever. But I'm actually time blocking my day now, and it's going pretty good. I woke up. I'm trying to make it a goal to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning, go to the gym, and then head back home, get ready for the day, and then start cold calling. That's basically what I've been doing to like get like all of my business is just cold calling. And it's been going pretty good. I actually got a deal out of that, a listing for 500,000 just off of cold calling. It's going live next month. So
Nice.
yeah.
Congrats. That is awesome.
Thank
Come on
you.
now. Come on. That's nice.
Yeah. As far as social media, I want to start doing that more because I don't know if y'all know this person, Rigo Guzman, on Instagram. I actually met him when he had like 3,000 followers more so, and then he just started doing videos, just going to new builds and recording and everything. And he didn't give up, like he kept it going, and now he has like over 20,000 followers on social media. So
Nice.
he's too good for me now. So,
That's awesome. I mean, that's a good model to follow.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
all I have.
congrats on your listing and keep knocking it out with those cold calls. I mean, that's how I built that's how I got my first initial listings. It works 100%. Mixing cold calling with open houses and the social media marketing, start building up clientele and really zero in on our power unit system. So keeping in touch with people, then your business will turn into a referral based business and you'll be knocking it out of the park in no time.
Hopefully.
100% guaranteed. It's a bold statement, but I guarantee it.
Okay, well, I'm actually cold calling right now. I'm not gonna stop until like 7 or 8. So
Okay, look at you. All
yeah.
right. I love it. Y'all take notes. I love it. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing.
Mhm.
Francois, you there?
Yes, sorry.
How you doing? It's been a while.
Yes, been a while. Yes, I'm so much tired. I have problem to finish my days. I'm going to bed around at 7:30 p.m. So I don't know what is the clue to get a normal day. I'm out of juice. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm with you now.
So you're exhausted, you're having long days, all of that.
No, this is the problem. I have short days and I
Oh,
don't have the energy to make a normal day. I don't have energy to call my leads, and it's a it's a suicide.
yeah. So let me ask you, how do you spend your days right now?
Okay, last year I got a heart attack, so
Mhm.
beginning of my day I'm going to train, uh, I've, and I'm getting rid of several disease, diabetes, and all that stuff with that new life. Uh, then I have transactions that are busting. The last one is I was taking care of one leave of one of my colleague. We won on a multi-offer circumstance, and for I didn't know there were two to qualify with the bank, and the brother lost his job. So with their indebtedness ratio, it's not qualifying anymore. So
Mm.
this morning, and when I was not supposed to work on that, I'm trying to save my commission. So I'm working to generate new solution, but I don't have time. No, from a file with a prequel, I have no qualification at all.
Mhm. Mm.
So this is the kind of problem I'm used to have, the problem of the day that
Right.
normally I wouldn't want to be part of that, but if I'm getting out of that, I have no deal at all for nothing. Sorry for being so deceptive, do defeatist, but
You're good.
I'm just upset.
Let me ask you this. What's your pipeline looking like right now? Do you have a lot of leads?
I did hire a company to generate lead, but with an apartment uh, uh, commitment. But it's not perfect. There's a lot of polite person who say, "Yeah, I would like to meet someone to talk about that." Essentially, they're not in that minding, not in my mindset. Sorry for that. So, but I'm late of 10 appointments to take with those person, and the other I need to do other follow-ups. But it's the easy way. I'm a member of the Craig Proctor system. I guess you know them.
Mhm.
So I just interrupt my ads because I don't have the energy to take the pace. Yes, I could make a reference and sell it to another broker, but I have too much to take care. I don't, because I'm still in the business. I don't have time to finish the back office problems. Yeah.
Right. So I would recommend that you outsource everything that you physically don't have to do. So that way you can focus on 1 to 3 tasks that you're able to do day in and day out, whether that's having the appointments with people because that's a money making activity. it already sounds like you've outsourced your lead generation. Okay.
Yeah.
Your transaction coordinating, so that contract to close, you can outsource that easily. There's lots of companies out there that'll take care of your paperwork. So that way you don't have to be bogged down by paperwork and getting these documents here and there. You want to focus on the activities that are the highest and best use of your time and do those very well, you know. So for an example, Elizabeth was saying that she's been cold calling, you know, that's the highest and best use of her time. And when she gets too busy, I'm going to tell her, have somebody else do that paperwork, because you don't want to stop that cold calling in order to do paperwork, because that's how you're making your money. Even for myself, you know, I focus on the things that are the highest and best use of my time. If not, I wouldn't get anything done. I wouldn't have the energy to do anything. There would be a million and one things to do. And so any chance I get, you know, I'm putting those on someone else or another company or another system, because they're out there. And that allows me to leverage and make more money in the business, because I'm doing what actually brings in the money, you know. So I would consider even dissecting your business right now and everything that you have going on, you know, just write it all on a list.
Yes, but the problem I do encounter is the quality. I doing some management for a multiplex that I was part of the transaction. The owners are out of the country, and recently I hired a guy for doing a plumber job, and he repaired the thing, but it was still leaking. So the tenant called me back and said, "Can you take a look?" Yes, I went there, and it took me 5 hours just to get the part going to because I need to go back, redo the job that I outsourced to someone. So, and the other reality here, and I'm in Quebec, in Montreal area, so it's a French-speaking province. So the company, like virtual assistant, are harder to find. I found something quite affordable, but not the same gradient of the English-speaking people in Madagascar, and I didn't have the direct lead to contract the operator down there. So there are a couple of overhead that give as an end result is too much expensive for the value of the kind of work I would pay if it would be English work where it's easy to find. Yeah.
Let's do this, because I want to help you with this more. I'm going to drop my calendar link in the chat box. Schedule a meeting for me for later this week, so we can dive deeper with this.
Okay.
And get you taken care of. All right. Because there is 100% a solution.
Yes,
there.
I know.
Yeah.
But you need to dedicate some time to
yep.
I do say that shape the solution.
Yep. Absolutely.
Between other emergencies. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. So schedule something for later this week, and we'll chat deeper into it. All right, Andy, you're up.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Awesome. Well, an update that I have is that I closed on a second new build.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm super excited about that. It's my second overall, just in general. So it just feels good to have something coming up.
Yeah.
But I do have a question. So one was set to be to close next month, and the new one is set to finish in March.
Mhm.
But apparently the builders are having delays with materials and labor and all of that. So for you guys that have closed on new builds, what is the, I guess, what can we do about those dates being pushed? Like, is it really just out of our control completely and we just have to go by their mercy? Or because now my clients are, well, they have to talk to their landlord and they have to accommodate, and they don't have a specific date as to when closing will happen. So just wanted to get some input on that.
Here's the reality of it, and this sucks, but yeah, we're just at their mercy these days with especially with new builds. And most 9 times out of 10, it's going to be in their contract too, that the closing date is just an approximate, it's not guaranteed, all that kind of stuff. Since this is such a seller's market, normally we could go back and be like, well, hey, we need something on it, we need, y'all need to give us some money, help pay. And nowadays they're like, well, we got a list of 100 other people who will buy this home, no problem.
Right.
So they're not willing to do anything. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of the reality of things. And it's like that across the board. I mean, not just with houses, with appliances, with materials, just appraisers, inspectors, like across the board. And yeah, it sucks, but there's nothing that can really be done. Now, I wouldn't shy away from asking,
Right.
and hey, this is the situation, and it's costing her more. They're not gonna have a place to stay. What they may try to do is accommodate in ways like, okay, well, you can move in now and we'll finish these repairs later if it's just small stuff or little things. But I wouldn't even do that because that's risky.
Yeah.
I mean, once you take possession of it, it's kind of at their, your mercy, whether they're gonna do it or not. And it's just the reality of the market that we're in.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
And then as far as promoting new communities for builders, do you usually get permission from the builder, or can you just basically post it on social media?
Well, so I'm one of those type of people where I ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Okay, yeah, me too.
So-
But I just wanted to stick with you guys because I've been wanting to do that. It seems like right now I haven't had luck with buyers on pre-existing homes, and I think I mentioned that to you. Just putting out offers like crazy and nothing happened. It gets tiring after a while, and it's also discouraging for the client. So right now, I'm focusing more on new builds for the buyers, if they can and if they can afford it. We find a good price point in the area, whatever. But I just felt like it was a waste of time for my clients and me to be in this type of market if there's no extra cash, like $20,000-$30,000 extra, right? But yeah, I really want to focus more on new builds right now because I've been having good success with that. So I think that's where I need to focus right now. But as far as social media, yeah, I wanted to promote more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And new construction is 100% a great lane to go down. I've never had a builder give me pushback on posting anything or
Okay.
saying to take that down or anything like that. So it's been fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. Congrats. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into some social media best practices, systems, all that kind of stuff. All right. So as you all heard Daniel say earlier, one thing that I really preached last week was, quantity over quality, meaning put out more. I hate how that sounds, but put out more and don't really worry about, is this perfect? Do I have all the equipment? How's this? How's that? Because in actuality, everybody who I've spoken with, that's what holds them back. I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta book a location, I gotta get this product, and it holds you back, right? The goal here is to push out a lot of content. The way that consumption is these days, you have to push out a lot of content to stay relevant. Okay. One big tip is do not care at all. All right. Do not care at all. You're going to care a lot more than most people are going to care. Okay. And how I feel these days, if you can get anybody commenting about anything, you've won. Okay. If they commenting that the lighting's too dark, you've won. Right. I have a video, and I want to say this video has over 100,000 views, something like that. And a lot of the comments are talking about my tie and shirt combination. But what does it also give me? It's giving me revenue. It's giving me over 100,000 views. It's giving me high engagement because of all those content, all of that content. But if I was to sit there and care like, oh my gosh, I need to take this down, I'm not wearing the right combination, or they don't like it, or the camera's making the combination look bad, I would have missed out. I'm gonna just be real with you. I've been in the social media game for a while now. People will always have something to say. Always. You can be the biggest closer in your office, have the highest numbers, have way more money in your bank account than them, and they're going to sit there and comment about how you say a word, or about what you're wearing, or what they don't like about you. And you can't care at all. 100%, you cannot care at all. And that leads me to say, stop getting in your own head. Most of you with this social media, you're standing in your own way. Right? Is this hidden to anybody? You're standing in your own way. Because 100%, we all have an audience out there. Everybody has an audience. Josh, your audience is not the same as Andy's audience. Daniel, your audience is not the same as Trey's audience. We all have our own separate audiences, but you cannot get in your head. If you say something like, well, Chasten, I'm not you, that's getting in your head. If you say something like, I'm not experienced, I'm not seasoned, I'm a new agent, that's getting in your head. A lot of the videos that are going viral on TikTok as it relates to real estate are from new agents. Literally from new agents. Some of my highest viewed videos are new agent related videos. How much I made on my first deal. What's hard about being a real estate agent? New agents. So get out of your head with that. If you're caring about putting yourself out there, caring about putting out content because someone may think that you're not the biggest salesperson, or that you're new, or that you're not experienced, or, oh, that's not your listing, F them. Okay? You have to get out of your head. Scared money don't make money, y'all. We know when we cold call people, when we show up at appointments, when we're in listing presentations at open houses, we got to be bold. Why are you turning into a tiny little character on social media? When most of the people who are gonna watch that and comment on stuff don't even know you. They literally don't know you. And it's so interesting how we let the sting of people who don't know us affect us more. It's backwards. 100% backwards. Okay. I just wanted to come down real hard right quick in hopes of me saying what I just said, pushing someone across the line, because I don't want anybody here to miss out on these opportunities. Okay. So how do we release content on a high level, right? My goal here is 64 pieces of content a day. How do you make that happen? It's extremely intimidating, right? Oh, Chasten, I can never do that. You're in your own head again. Okay. Whenever you think something like that, I want you to automatically think I'm in my head. Okay. Whenever you think I'm not you, Chasten, I don't have a lot of content, I'm a new agent, I want you to automatically think I'm in my own head. Okay. So here's the system. For one, know that everything is content. Everything is content. Okay. Some people want to say that, oh, I have to make it, you know, where I'm in an appointment or where I'm actually doing an open house or I'm at a closing table. Yeah, that's great content too. But guess what else is content? You buying the balloons for your open house. You driving to an appointment. You sitting in your office making cold calls. You doing paperwork. You going to buy a new outfit because you're trying to upgrade your wardrobe. It's all content. Every single thing is content. So here's what we do. We're constantly filming stuff. And I'll tell you my best practice around filming is filming everything without knowing anything. And I'm going to break that down, but I'm going to repeat it. Filming everything without knowing anything. Meaning when we're out filming, taking pictures, doing all that, we don't know when, how, or where we're going to use it. You know, we're not filming for something specific. We're not taking photos for something specific. We don't know the day of the week, the time when we're actually gonna use it, but we're gathering the content from there. Okay. What do? So I'm sharing my screen here. We have a Google Drive folder. Okay. Where we just put stuff in. And I have a couple of them, right? We just put stuff in. So you can see random stories and snaps, random quotes, Facebook ads that maybe I've seen other people do that I've taken screenshots of, training videos. You know, if you're ever training somebody, speeches, audios, B-roll. In this B-roll folder, it's just full of stuff. You know, again, we don't know when and where we're going to use it. You know, at a broker's open, right? Video at a broker's open. I'm actually having a good time talking to people. We don't know when and where we're going to use it, but it's there. Okay. Collab videos. If you've done stuff with people, you see coaching, different Zoom calls, interviews, podcast audios. What's in this make into content folder? I don't know. Then there's this other folder, Instagram, new construction. What's in there? You know, all of this is just content. So start putting stuff in just folders. I mean, you're at a restaurant. If you take a picture of your food, put it in a folder. If you're out previewing a property for a client, before you leave that property, take videos. If you have an open house, before you leave that open house and lock up for the day, take videos. Okay, all of it, and just organize it into folders. Another thing we do, we use a platform called Meet Edgar. Okay. And what this platform allows us to do is create these different categories. So you can see here, I have 60-second micro videos, tweets, general lifestyle pictures, text posts, quote images, tweet posts, all that kind of stuff. And we just load the different content into these categories. And then from here, scheduling a category. Where do we want to go out? At what time? All right. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. And look, here's what I'm gonna tell you, another best practice. This is the stuff that is set in stone, right? And by set in stone, I mean, regardless of what I have going on, how busy I am, how I didn't get out and go take content today or yesterday or last week, that stuff is set in stone to automatically go out. And it's going to keep going out. What that allows me to do is supplement it with those in the moment actions. Hey guys, I'm here at an open house right now. Okay, that's in the moment. Even though I may already have something scheduled to go out, because remember, quantity, we're talking about quantity here. Even though I already have something scheduled to go out, I have my backup just in case. Okay. And that's what you want. You got to have it. Now, what are the different types of content that we can make directly related to real estate? A lot of you shared how your past weeks have been, what you've been doing. Trey and Daniel even talked about being on the slopes. That's content. Josh, you did 2 open houses this last weekend. Here's how I spin that. Okay, hey, I'm at these open houses. I'm trying to sell these houses. Check out these amazing houses, right? Another piece is what to look for when buying a house. I'm sure there's things that you saw in there, maybe repairs needed, maybe things that can be updated, what to look for when buying a house. Another type of post, look how hard I work for my clients. I'm in this open house from what time you said, like 12 to, or whatever
10 a.m.
time.
10 a.m. till 3 p.m.
10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Look at me going the extra mile for my clients. This is what I do. Not to mention, you said you had 20 families coming through. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, look how packed my open houses are. This is what you get when you hire me. Right? I just gave you 4 or 5 pieces of different ways you can spend you doing that one open house.
Right.
And that's how you want to think about all of these opportunities that we have in our business. Okay. One thing that I had to overcome myself is knowing that I'm the one that's working in the business. I'm the one that's working in the business, and I know things that, because I'm working in the business, I think everybody knows them. I think when I put out a piece of content, it's like, oh, everybody knows that. Oh, why am I doing this? This seems dumb because it's so basic. Everybody has to know this. But guess what? Most people don't. Like, you telling someone a basic fact about real estate can blow their mind. Right? So don't get caught in that trap of thinking that everybody already knows whatever piece of information. Here's how I want you to reframe your mind when thinking about content. Because most of people who release content are thinking about what the masses are going to think and what the masses are going to say and what my Facebook friends are, or what my Instagram followers are going to think about this. But here's what I want you to know, and think this way with every piece of content you release. The right person will see it. Okay, the right person will see it. And that's all you want. I don't need 1 million people watching my video. I just need that one right person that takes action, that gives me a call, that wants to set an appointment with me. Okay, I don't need 1,000 likes. I just need that one right person. Okay, that's how you have to think about this. You're doing it for that one person. You're not releasing content for everybody. You're doing it for that one person. And that one person is out there searching for what you have to release. And I know this to be a fact because I get it all the time. People will reach out to me and they're like, oh, I've watched all these different realtors videos on YouTube, over this subject, but you're the only one who said this, this, and that, or who gave a view of this, this, that. It happens to me all the time. So yeah, there may be 10, 20, 100 other agents doing that idea that you want to do, putting out that piece of content that you want to put out. But there's something about you that's going to attract people to you. It's going to attract that one person, and that's all you need. Okay, so here's what I want you to take away from this. I want you to set up folders. Set up folders in your Google Drive or your Dropbox, whatever you use, even on your phone. If you have an iPhone, you can set up folders and just start capturing content everywhere. Start capturing content everywhere. Anything you do, take a 10-second video of it. Take a photo. Build up this content library, right? Once you do that, I want you to start scheduling posts. Okay, schedule posts that you can have going on in the background. This will relieve pressure from you. Okay, if you knew that you have 10 pieces of content going out on autopilot, it's going to relieve a little pressure from you. You won't feel so pressed to go out there, go find a location, go try to make this whole scene like I'm working with somebody. Oh, I wish I would have got this last week when I was actually working with somebody. You know, oh no, I'm gonna wait for the next time for me to get another transaction and I'm gonna be sure to get it. No, don't wait. Right? Have that stuff scheduled in the background. Then when those live opportunities come up, right, you can release even more content. You can put it out there at that moment. You can go live in your open house. Here's a little insider secret on my stuff. And some of y'all probably already know this, but most times when you see something on my social media, it's not happening at that exact moment. All right. I have a backlog of stuff. And it's okay. It's still relevant. It's still pertaining to the job. It still gets views. It's still content. It doesn't have to be happening at that one moment to where you have to be distracted from your guest or from your meeting. No, I'll release this after. I'll check in after because I don't want to be rude to this person who I'm with. Do you know the difference on the other end? No, you don't know if I'm at that restaurant at that time or not. You think I am because I checked in, right? You think I'm in this house right now because I just uploaded a picture of me in this house. You think I'm driving down the highway right now because I just uploaded a TikTok with me driving down the highway. But no, it doesn't have to be that hard is what I'm trying to say with all of this. If you're more strategic about it, you can release content at a high level. And here's my last tip. Don't think everything has to be so educational, real estate related to where you have to, you know, do all this research or know everything and anything. Like that stuff is great, but it doesn't have to be the whole object. I mean, the whole object of your content. You don't have to always talk about how much money you need to do as a down payment. You don't always have to talk about the market. Just show people that you're working, right? What are my vlogs full of? It's just showing that I'm working. They get traction. People call me, right? So you can do this. Be very strategic and intentional about it and organize yourself. Organize yourself. It will get a lot easier. I'm sure y'all can look through your phone right now and find photos and videos that you're like, oh, this would be a good piece of content. This would be great. I can slap a quote on this image and release it. I can stitch this with another video. Here I go, day in the life. Oh, I haven't put anything out lately. Well, here's the video that I took at that property I toured 3 weeks ago. Let me put that out there. Add an effect to it, put it in TikTok, put some music behind it. Bam, content. And just get comfortable doing that. Just get comfortable doing that. You're going to notice amazing results. All right. Any questions before we wrap it up here?
Hey, Jason, I don't have a question, but I do have a suggestion. I started reading a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. I'm sure you've heard
Yep.
about it, but it's literally changing my whole perspective and mindset. I think just get it, please. I promise you, it will change your life. We get caught up in thinking, like you're saying, getting in your head, I can't do this, I'm new, I'm this and I'm that, and comparing ourselves to other people. But we're the ones who are holding ourselves back from being who we want to be and where we want to be. So it's called The Magic of Thinking Big. Please get it.
Yes, great book. Thank you, Andy.
I have a question.
Yep.
Do you, when you make the videos, do you make the video on the camera first and then edit it on the platform, on the apps, like the TikTok, IG, or do you go straight from the TikTok and IG? Sometimes I see it doesn't really move over to another platform as easily.
Yeah, well, it just depends. So some of mine are straight from TikTok and some of mine are uploaded. And it just depends on what I'm doing at the moment and like what the video is. Like if I'm sitting here on the call with y'all, yeah, I have video going, recording this, but obviously I'm not about to go do a full-on TikTok right now, but this is great content for later. Now, just like last night, I released a TikTok. I was laying on my couch and I was like, oh, I got to get a TikTok out. So I went downstairs and I shot a TikTok and did it all at one time through the app, everything like that. Now, for TikTok specifically, I haven't seen a difference, like a real difference that I can say, oh, you absolutely want to do it through TikTok. I haven't seen a real difference from doing it on TikTok versus the camera and uploading it. I haven't seen a big difference on Instagram for it like I thought I would, because I'll tell y'all, me uploading reels on Instagram, they're straight from TikTok. Like I don't even shoot the reels through Instagram. And so I would say whatever is most convenient at the time in order to like not hold you up, but it can go both ways. However, look at the styles of videos, because what I will say is when I was uploading like vlogs on TikTok or YouTube videos that I did, it didn't look native to TikTok. And so I don't think it was getting as many views as videos normally do on TikTok. Because, it was just highly zoomed in. The quality was a lot different, things like that. So I stopped doing that, but I'll for sure just like record videos here on my phone and then later on stitch them together for a TikTok.
Gotcha.
Any other questions, takeaways? Josh, you gonna hop back in the content?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I like doing the content for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
The YouTube, I'm still putting it off, so it's still kind of bad. So thanks for holding me accountable on that part.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just do something, man.
yeah, right.
All
Gotta
right.
start.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing some stuff this week, come out on y'all social stuff, and be sure to watch out for my emails this week. Like I said, we are releasing tickets later in the week, and I'll be sending it through email once that happens. So let me know if you have any questions. Post in the Facebook group. Y'all have my link, and I'll see y'all next Monday.
Thank you, Tristan.
Bye.